Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PlayStation 5 EA Sports PGA Tour gameplay. Today we are going to be playing the Wetlands Fantasy Golf Course, which in my opinion is the worst golf course ever designed for EA Sports PGA Tour. It really is terrible, and if you want to find out why, keep watching this video. So today I am playing on the Tour difficulty settings. It has been a long time since I've played on Tour difficulty, but we do have 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, and it is the Sunday pin location from the black tees, which are the longest. But yeah, if you compare this course to some of the greats like the Predator, the Highlands, Penguin Falls, to name a few, this golf course really comes up short. I mean, look at it, it's so bland. There's very little character to it. Let's see if I can run this up close to the flagstick. This wind is going to hit me pretty hard. Deliberate underswing there because I don't want to run too far through the green. Oh, this is a golf shot, by the way. Is it going to check? No. Still too firm there despite the underswing. But this is going to be a pretty straightforward up and down pitch. Let's see if we can't hole it. Oh, gave it a good chance. It's going to be a tap-in birdie. It will move me to 1 under par. But this golf course first featured on the EA Sports PGA Tour series with Rory McIlroy, which was a real flop if I'm going to be honest. I think along with Lighthouse Point, and they have both been carried over from Rory to this current version of the game, which I am recording in 4K glory. This should be close, by the way. Is it going to kick out? No, it's going to leave me an uphill putt 20 feet out. See, there's very little movement in this. It is breaking both ways. It should turn back at the hole. These are the kind of putts, if you miss, you're really disappointed. But that's a good birdie. Back-to-back birdies, we are 2 under. But see what I mean about this golf course? It's very straightforward. There's no eye candy, which is rare. Plenty of swamplands. And there is quite a few gators, I do believe. And on one of the holes, make sure you keep your eyes peeled, there is a crashed golf buggy in the pond or the lake. Let's go with a knockdown here. Just in between yardages. Wind is going to hit this hard as well. Oh, Early, what are you doing? Try to change my overhead camera angle. There we go. This ball should shoot to the left. Should spin back a little bit. It's a nice swing. Should be past the pin and check and also spin. Oh, didn't get past the pin, but we did get the check and spin. And that has left me yet again a very straightforward putt. The greens are slightly more challenging than Lighthouse Point. I think if you get into a 10-15 feet radius, and most of those greens, it's pretty straightforward depending on what pin set, and we are playing on the Sunday pin set. Right, I'm going to have to try a shot here. I'm going to try and finesse this and just avoid the bunker. Deliberate overpower. Does this have the legs to run up onto the green? Go. Oh, it's a golf shot. I played that so well. It's left me a 12-foot putt. And yep, you've guessed it. It's very level. And that is another birdie. 4 under through 4. We move on to hole number 5. I think this is a huge dog leg left. Want to be down the right hand side of this fairway if possible. Certainly not reaching this in 2. That ball has leaked a little bit left. I am going to have to draw this now.
Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot. Maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie.
Let's power approach this. Why is it not giving me the 2-wood option? There we go. So let's try and draw this, avoiding the tree line. I actually don't know if I've got enough draw, but we'll try it. Really don't want to hit the trees here. We did clip the tree. I am down there though, 127 yards to the pin. I do have a crosswind. Let's go with a knockdown. That wind is going to hold me up. I would rather be long than short here. It's a really nice strike. And that's a really good approach shot. It's going to leave me a 10-foot putt for birdie. I think this is going to be a difficult putt. It's the toughest putt I have had on the course so far. Slightly downhill. Should turn. Does turn. That's a good putt for me. It takes me to 5 under par. And with this golf course, it's so easy just to switch off. I'm just an automatic pilot here. I think I've played this course about 4, 5, 6 times with it. Within this game. And like I say, the next update, which is hopefully in about 2 weeks. I am an EA content creator. I've had no information regarding anything about this game. I do love the game, don't get me wrong. But it really is important now that this game does get taken to the next level. With some fixes regarding the bugs and the issues. A couple of new courses, maybe a couple of more PGA Tour or Live Pros. Because it is dying a death. Communities like myself are probably keeping this alive. So this is a downhill putt. Very little in it. It's just going to turn at my feet, and that is about it. And we do keep this birdie run going. 6 under par. It's another par 5. It is a long par 5. Wind is going to hold me up. But for a swampland course, we've not seen many swamps so far. I do think they're mainly on the back 9.
And now, another tee shot in the fairway.
Do you know what? Let's hit driver here. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. This ball should run up onto the dance floor. This is going to have a really low trajectory coming off the fairway. Shot a little bit right on me, but that is going to run up onto the green. Is it going to hold the green? It does. It's going to be a monster putt. But it does give me a very rare opportunity for an eagle, depending on the wind in this course. But there's a lot of movement here, slightly downhill. I just want to get this one close. If you get birdie here from this putt, you're doing really, really well. So look how far right I am aiming. Basically aiming off the green. I've overhit that a tiny bit, but it should start to break hard here. Didn't turn as hard as I expected, especially the last 5, 6, 7 feet. But this is probably the toughest green on the course that I've experienced so far this round. Just trickling this in. Unfortunately, I keep this birdie run going. We move on to hole number 8. It's a very quiet green if you can find the green. And I am going to play 5-iron here. Going to play full loft on it. Now the wind should hold this up as well as move it from right to left. This is just a case of avoiding the bunker on the right hand side. That was a lovely strike. Now this should be a fairly quiet putt. I could have hit 4-iron there easily. But look at that. It is saying it's level.
It's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
I think Iona's wrong. It wouldn't be the first time she's wrong. But I think that is just going to turn from left to right. Certainly got the weight. Have I got the read? It turned a little bit more than I gave it credit for. So it is going to be my first par of the round on hole number 8. And we move on to hole number 9. And you've guessed it, it's another long par 5, wind in my face. And I've not played a hole yet on this course that I think, yeah, this is a great hole. I would love to play this hole again. But the thing that frustrates me is there's no information regarding this golf course out there. None whatsoever. Let's hit driver off the deck. I will get it further than a 2-wood due to the low trajectory. We're not going to reach the green. Overpowered that. Perfect swing timing. And that is just going to come up short off the bunker. I recall when it first came out in Rory McIlroy, I was like, right, let's try and get some information in this golf course. I tried Wikipedia, fandom, and nothing at all. I'm going to try and hold this, so we are going to go past the pin here. Greens are soft. Shouldn't get much run out here. Wind's going to hit it from left to right. Yeah. It was a brave effort. A little bit of movement here at my feet. It's another birdie, and like I say, this course is so easy, but probably because I've been playing the game on tour for the best part of 4 weeks, 5-6 weeks even, the game seems really easy on the tour difficulty setting. I think 3-iron. Full loft. Surf the wind here. The wind's just changing on me because it is probably going to help me out with yardage as well. We should get a lot of movement from left to right. I got the intended underswing, but the wind didn't move me as much as I would have liked. Could have been down to poor swing timing. Let's try and pitch this one. Just going to play this one short off the flag. The wind will hit it, but not as hard from this distance. I applied far too much loft there and not enough power. It's going to be another gimme putt, which goes centre cup. My second par of the round. And we move on to hole number 11. Now, this is where you start coming into the swampland part of the course, I do believe. So keep your eyes peeled for gators. And buggies that are crashed into the lake or the swamp. I've got no idea what the reference to that is.
And the driving has been simply superb.
Right, that wind's really going to hit me hard here. Wow, we're going to have to play a partial finesse. Let's go there, 83 yards. Try and put a nice swing in this one. Couldn't have hit it any better, really. Wind didn't hit that as much as I would have expected. Could have done with that being a lot tighter. So this is another downhill putt. This will turn from right to left, as you guys can clearly see on the screen. That's a really good read. Turns right into the centre of the cup, and this time we do have a wind advantage par 5. Let's take this down the centre of the fairway, and hopefully the wind hits it. It's on a really good line.
Starting up the right side.
Just clinging on to the right hand side of that fairway. But let me know in the comment section what your best EA Sports PGA Tour course is of all time, whether it's fantasy or a real official course. And also let me know what your worst golf course is on the game. For me, I do believe it is this one. I've played every course now significantly where I can give an honest, reliable opinion. And like I say, this course just comes up way short of some of the great fantasy golf courses I have played on the game. Really in between yardage here, but let's overpower. I've slowed it, this 9-iron. I really needed to avoid that slow. That's probably cost me 5-6 yards, and that ball would have run out really, really well for me if I hit the perfect or even a tiny fast. The downhill putt here.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf.
Certainly makeable putt.
Ball, carry and just sail towards the green.
Would love another eagle here. Is it going to turn for me? It has turned. Oh, it just burns by the left-hand side.
Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done.
It's another tap-in birdie. And like I said, the main challenge, the main difficulty of this golf course is not being the course itself, but these 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. There's very little character or eye candy on the course, sadly.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one,
Look at that. Anything past the pin is going to leave me a dead flat putt. Let's go there because the wind is going to move me more from left to right than it is yardage. Wind's just changing. Oh, early. I didn't expect that to be short of the green.
green line special, really. Come up considerably short.
That's criminal that I've come up short of the green because it's such an easy hole. Let's try the Texas wedge from just off the fairway. Oh, no way. I left it short despite overswinging it. That should have been another birdie, but that'll stem from a poor approach shot. But that wind was fluctuating. I think it went from 13 to 10 when I did set up. Hole 14. Wind is going to play this hard from right to left. I'm just going to pull this back because the wind should hurt me as well. Slightly downhill. Deliberate underswing there. I should kick out. No.
Solid shot.
Normally the 5-irons kick out a bit, but the wind was holding that up, and as you can see, I have landed that on an upslope, 7 inches up. Most of the break is at my feet. Should start to turn slowly now. Oh, what a putt that is. Gets me to 11 under par.
Unexpected birdie.
Hole number 15. Yeah, again, it is another par 5. Let's have a quick look at the scorecard. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 par 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 par 5s, I do beg your pardon. Gotta be careful I don't hit this tree here. I have hit the tree. And I don't know how I've hit that tree. I felt I was aiming left off it, low loft.
Somehow that ball went
We
through the
may
trees.
still be able
It
to
didn't
reach
strike
this
too
green
much
in
speed
2.
on it. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, we can. It's whether or not I can carry this bunker. Let's go with that. Deliberate underswing. Oh, wow. That was a good effort.
Well, he obviously had enough
It's
to
worked
get
out
to
well
the
for
green.
me.
Just a little bit left the target though.
Let's play the
Well, he's
chip
not too
shot
bad.
here.
So if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green,
I
evidence
think I
of
can
special.
fully attack this one. It is uphill. It should have the legs to get there. Wind won't really affect the chip shot. Go on, baby. I just came up a little bit short with that underswing. I was trying to get the full power there.
Chance now for another birdie.
It's a very straightforward putt for birdie, which gets me to 12 under par. Hole number 16. And like I say, guys, look at the lack of character here. I think I have missed the buggy in the swamp. Maybe it's actually the last hole, but maybe some of you eagle-eyed viewers have spotted it. But it's just a terrible golf course, this one. And like I say, for me, it's the worst course in the game that I've ever played.
Once again, another great tee
And I know a
shot.
lot of people hated the Predator, especially when it first came out. Everyone wanted to avoid it in online play, etc., due to the challenge. But this is just a course that has no beauty. It's very minimal challenge depending on the conditions you're playing it in. Like I say, not much Easter eggs. What was the other fantasy courses in Rory McIlroy you had? Was it Treasure Island? That was quite a good course. I would have liked to have seen that in this game. And it was like the Battlefield game. The Battlefield course. Was it Paracel Storm? I think it was. I'm actually making some good putts here.
Draw it up. That one in for a birdie.
Okay, this is a tough par 3. We are going to have to try and draw this a little bit. I don't think we can draw it too hard against the wind because the wind is going to overpower that, but let's try it. Probably as good as I could have done. We still don't find the green. Not the best of swing lines there. It is something I need to work on. My swing line needs to get tidied up on some of those shot shaping shots. Okay, wind is going to move this from right to left. It is downhill. Let's try and manufacture a pitch in here. Oh, early. I could actually make a bogey here, guys.
On the pitch shot, ball first, then turf. Just wasn't
I always wanted to be short of the pin. I don't see how that misses. Poor pitch shot though, disappointed with the pitch. I underswung it too much. And we're going to move on to the final hole of the worst EA Sports PGA Tour fantasy course that I have ever played. The 18th at the Wetlands. Is it? Oh, there's the buggy. See the buggies over there? See the golf buggy? It's crashed into the pond. Tell you what, the crowd helped me out there. Got no idea how that ball went so far left though.
Second shot now at the home hole.
This is actually a
He's
tough
in the
pitch.
rough, but has a
But let's
chance
have
to
a look
get
at this
within
cart.
birdie range with a good shot.
Couple of gators. Broken bridge. That is about it, guys, when it goes for Easter eggs. There's very little. I don't think the driver of that cart would have survived the gators. What is going on here? Try to get back to the hole. Okay, so this is not the easiest of pitches. I'm just going to try and play the slope. 94 to 100% coming out the rough. Wind will hit it. Let's go there. And hopefully I play this well. Should feed down. Yeah, that's decent. Should be enough to set up the birdie conversion. Landed it on the side of the hole where it breaks the least. And there we go, guys. The Wetlands Golf and Country Club, for me, the worst fantasy golf course in the game ever on any EA Sports PGA Tour golf game I have played. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.